Okay, and Matt Hall here with starting running back Alex Barnes. K-State has 16 goals, and I have 16 questions. So are you ready for them?
Yes, sir.
First one, very, very important. Why the number 34?
I've always just liked the number 34. It's been a historically great running back number. You know, Walter Payton, Bo Jackson, Earl Campbell. It's something that I've always wanted to kind of play like those guys and embody the number.
I'm glad you said Bo Jackson because I'm curious if you've seen the Bo Jackson like Tech Mobile highlights from way back in the day. Have you seen that?
Like the unstoppable character, faster and bigger and stronger than everybody. So yeah, I've seen that.
Absolutely. I heard you talking over there about having an internship this past offseason, kind of working with fitness. What was that all about?
It was more about getting my endurance up, really building a bigger foundation and muscle in me and cutting down the body fat and stuff like that. So, you know, eating better, I learned more than just about how to lift and stuff like that. I learned how to take care of my body for not just football, but for the rest of my life too. So that helped a lot.
A lot of us in the media and fans, we just look at rushing yards and say that's how well he played or didn't play. What are some of the things that you were proud of you did last year that are different than carrying the football that you were happy with?
I'd say I was pretty solid in pass protection and quarterback run game stuff. I was also very solid in that, being able to get up to linebackers and handle my own, being physical and that sort of thing.
I'm going to ask about a couple of your peers. Okay. What's something you envy about Dalvin Mormack?
Man, he's got all the girls, man. That's Dalvin's game. I envy that about him.
Same question about Justin Silman.
About Justin, let me think. I don't know. He's just Jay Smooth. That's his nickname. So, I mean, that speaks for itself. You know, he's a different guy.
I get the sense that Justin Silman is proud of his arms.
Oh, yeah,
does he wear sleeves very often?
Just walking around like summertime? No, you'll never see him in sleeves ever.
You were talking over there about some of the weight you trimmed off and then added on. What were the numbers for that again?
I cut down 8 pounds of body fat and 12 pounds of muscle. Added 12 pounds of muscle.
I know you can't talk about, you know, changes in the offense and what you guys are going to do schematically, but are you excited to have the chance to catch the football and show off that part of your skill a little bit?
Oh, absolutely. You know, that's something I've always felt like I could do to a certain degree, but never been asked to do it. So that's going to be different this year, and we're really excited about that.
You can correct me if I'm wrong, but you've stayed ahead in school to the point that you'll be graduated relatively soon, won't you?
I graduated in the spring, actually, yeah.
So you're talking to a guy who took 5.5 years without playing sports to graduate from K-State. How do you stay so far ahead, and how does the program help you get out that fast?
Well, I mean, just taking summertime classes too. You know, I take about 8 or 9 hours every summer, and then I graduated high school a semester early too, so that really helped me get ahead. And I came in with, I think, 16 hours of college credit from high school.
Okay. Yeah.
So that was a pretty big advantage for me.
Coach Snyder really praised you guys today for being very workmanlike and that kind of thing. But in all honesty, how tired are you of having your own guys hit you?
I mean, I'm never tired of it. I love contact, but, you know, it would be nice to feel some contact from some other people and really deliver more blows to, you know, people that, you know, I don't know. I don't have to see after practice or that sort of thing.
He felt like there has been a difference this year in the work of the team this offseason and how serious you guys have taken it. Do you feel the same way?
Absolutely, yeah. I'd say we've worked harder this offseason than we ever have.
Okay, I got 3 left. They're going to be funny. If you could pick an alternate uniform to wear Saturday night, you could do anything you want, from helmet down to shoes, what would you do?
I'd go with the San Diego Chargers, the baby blue, the powder blue.
I didn't tell him to say that. I'm a diehard Chargers fan. That is fantastic.
I almost want to take it back now.
I don't know if I can formulate 2 more questions. Tell me, like 2 football ones. Tell me one guy on offense that we haven't talked about a ton, whether it's the media or what you read, who we should be watching for Saturday night.
Saturday night offense that we haven't talked about.
Right. Kind of off the wall.
I'm trying to think of somebody low key that's really been balling in camp. Zuber's had a really good camp for sure. I'm going to go with Isaiah Zuber.
And then last question will be same for the defense, a guy who going up against in practice that doesn't get a ton of hype perhaps that you've been really impressed with.
Walter Neal. It'll be Walter Neal for sure.
Walter Neal. Derek Young will be happy. Hey, 16 questions, not too bad, right?
Nah, that was easy.
All right, hey, man, thanks for the time.
Yeah, no problem.